So this was me competing in a massive tournament for 3 million Korean won dollars that I somehow weaseled my way into. Now the tournament took place all the way in Seoul, South Korea for Dev Sister's brand new game, Cookie Run Ovensmash, which happens to be today's video sponsor, but the game is incredibly fun. Well, you may ask how I snuck into this tournament for the first place with that huge prize pool on the line. Well, it's actually thanks to OJ being the voice actor of Muscle Cookie.
I'm Muscle Cookie!
So he has an in with Dev Sisters, the creator of the game, so with me being OJ's friend, they allowed me and a few other creators right here to sneak our way into the Cookie Run Ovensmash Creator Cup to get our shot at that 3 million Korean dollars, man. But our story starts 2 days before the tournament, where we had a long flight to Korea. Then the next morning, bright and early, we met up with familiar faces as we were heading on our way to the venue to try the game for the first time and get some practice in before the event that starts in a couple hours.
Look who it is.
Time for gaming.
That was great. That was not great.
So yeah, for the teams for this event, OJ had Ray and Ashlyn on his side, and then it was me, Nat, and Hyrule, who you'll meet in a little bit, versus 6 other Korean teams. So I did feel a little scared of OJ's team, I'm not gonna lie, but once I saw him in the lobby looking super tired, I felt a little bit better about our chances. Now honestly, that did not stop him and Ray from being super overconfident, dude.
Ray,
Yes.
you're not on my team this tournament?
Mm-hmm.
How do you think you're gonna do?
We're gonna watch the entire tournament.
Even my team?
Oh, yeah.
We'll see. Nat's on my team. We're gonna destroy Ray, right? So OJ, are you nervous at all to face our team?
My team is so stacked. You're done.
I don't think so, man.
I'm more worried about the Korean team than you. Come on.
Honestly, that's true. I'll agree. I am very worried about the Korean teams, but you don't know until we play the matches. We got that experience, you know?
And after a quick taxi, we made it to the venue, and right away, we could tell this tournament was going to be insane.
We have made it to the Coliseum. Hello. She's guiding us everywhere. The Creators Cup.
Right away, we got greeted with some swag bags. Like, here's OJ showing off some of the swag we got. Thank you so much for the merch. I love merch, man.
Yeah, show me what's in there, bro.
We got strawberry crepe cookie. We got gingerbread. And we have sea fairy cookie.
Okay.
That's not sea fairy cookie. It's the whale cookie.
But as we walked closer to the stage, it was all Cookie Run Oven smashed out. And I was getting excited and nervous at the same time, because just look at this setup, man. It's crazy. But then we got our phones, and I was really excited to try the game.
We got Hyrule. This is Hyrule, by the way.
They don't know.
He's going to carry us, man.
No, you gotta carry us.
Okay.
So let me give you the rundown. Cookie Run Oven Smash has a bunch of different modes. It's got like a 10-person battle royale where you collect power-ups as the game goes on, the map closes in, and the last one standing wins. Then we have my all-time favorite mode in this game, which is Castle Crasher. It's a 3v3 where you try and push with this turret that shoots at the enemy base, all while you're fighting the enemy team, and the first to destroy the enemy base wins. Then we have Gold Rush, where every kill a piece of gold drops on the map, and if you die, you drop all of your gold that you collected as well. The first to get and hold 10 gold bars wins. The next up there is Smash Arena, which is pretty straightforward. It's first to 10 kills wins, which is super intense. But now it was on to trying out and learning all of the different cookies. So right now the game has 16 unique different cookies, all with a main attack, a secondary special ability, which is usually a dash or a jump, then the super or the ultimate ability, which you guys already know, these are crazy abilities that either do a lot of damage or a crazy ability that just helps you out so much. And then after playing around with the for a little bit, these were some of my favorite cookies. First up was Peach Cookie. Like, she is insane. She has 3 jumps as her main attack, a dash forward as her special, and her ultimate is a swirling attack that damages all enemies caught in it. And spoiler alert, she is so good and we use her a ton in this tournament. I also really like Chili Pepper Cookie. Now, she is an assassin. She shoots 3 daggers as her main attack. She has a dash with her special ability, and her super has like 3 pulses with knives, which is great for takedowns and obviously assassinations. Now, next up is Cherry Cookie, and she's a thrower. And her main attack throws 2 bombs, her special is a jump for an escape, and her ultimate is a massive cherry bomb dealing damage with tons of knockback. Like, she is so good for control. I also really love Madeline Cookie, who's a tank. She has a short range attack, a dash as a special, and then an ultimate, which is a great initiator. It just goes in, lands, destroys everybody. It's really cool. Now, after we tried out some of the cookies, we had about 30 more minutes to scrim before the tournament starts. Now, it did suck as the Korean teams had a couple more days to practice than us, so we were a bit worried about that. Like, you see behind us, those were 2 of the Korean teams behind us, and they pulled a few all-nighters, they said, practicing. So yeah, we were worried. But even then, with all of our mobile gaming experience that we all had, we felt okay. And our very first scrim was versus OJ's team, and let's just say it was a pretty even match.
I'm using Rye Cookie. Gotta get to the turtle. Okay, we just took him down. Nice.
Like, you have to hold it.
So basically our objective is to just stay in the zone and then bring it to their base. So you can use the turtle to like to block damage.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay. Just try not to like just get bodied by that.
Nice.
We won our first round. Let's go.
Then our next scrim game was actually versus one of the Korean teams we were going to be facing. So we were going full sweat and had to put some fear in that team, dude, because we wanted to show them not to underestimate us. But early on, it actually was not going great. We were getting dominated, and then we were down for a little bit, but we just needed one play for a clutch comeback.
I can't go in by myself. I'll just die.
Okay, we got it.
Got a double.
Oh, nice.
Oh my god, I'm so excited. Anybody help?
I have a dragon. Nice.
You won though. Let's go.
So you may have noticed I used Peach twice in a row in those scrims, but in this tournament, each set your team can only use one cookie each time. That means we would need to come up with like 3 really strong comps for each mode, because this tournament is mode 1, you play best of 3, mode 2, you play best of 3, mode 3, you play best of 3, whoever wins those is the winner. So the rest of our scrim time was just trying out various comps and cookies to see what synergized well together. And here was like the quick list we initially came up with, and this was probably the most stressful time, as we kind of were actually talking with OJ's team as well, seeing what worked and what didn't. But with our limited time, we were gonna have to be willing to change things on the fly and during the match. And spoiler alert, we did that a lot as the tournament went on, but now the tournament was finally starting and the nerves are starting to set in. Now to kick off the tournament, we started with some expedition games in the 10-person battle royale mode. It was showing off all of the different cookies and allowing us to get comfortable on stage before round 1. Each person from all the teams got to play 3 rounds up there, and while we were waiting, we got some front row seats in the crowd, and it was electric seeing all the plays going down and the casters getting hyped. But now OJ did win a game during his turn, and now it was my turn, and I was top 4 with Tiger Lily Cookie, who was like a sniper, and I was looking to win, but Ashlyn had other plans for us.
Yeah, and Beano TV only has so much they can fire with their Gatling gun, so timing is going to be important.
Ben looking for the spear.
Turret straight in the center, but it's instantly deleted.
Beano's doing so much
damage.
No one else.
Oh, the knockback.
Kong is going
Pushed
to go
out.
out.
Got the spear
Eliminated.
damage. 3 remaining. Beano should have this.
Beano
Ashley,
TV.
Ashley, can you
Beano
do it?
TV.
One more.
Oh,
Oh,
86 HP. Oh!
Now after that, Ashlyn got another win, so that put their team tribe on the map as an early favorite for the tournament, and our team family was kind of treated as underdogs, which I'm totally okay with, as there was no pressure on us at this point, but that took us straight into round 1 of the tournament. Now luckily for us, the tournament started with the left side of the bracket, so we were able to get some scrims and practice in the meantime, and we were kind of getting to see what the meta was shaping up to be a little bit in this tournament, with matchup 1 with the distance going all the way to game 3 with Avengers winning 2-1. The next up was Ben Kim's team, Zaizan Von Kim versus Roro Kim. But Ben Kim is actually the #1 Chuck player in the world right now, and we faced him on our 10k Chesterpuss, and not to mention there's Brawl Pros, so we knew they were good, and it showed. Like, the matches were so tight and crazy plays were going on, but ultimately Ben Kim's team won 2-1, and these long games were actually good for us though, because again, it meant more practice time. But next up was us Team Family versus Brave Fellows, and man, I saw one player from their team talking some mad smack on the stream during the interview process while we were walking out, dude.
적한텐 기대가 좀 안 돼. 미국에서 오셨지만 아쉽게 돌아가셔야 될 것 같습니다.
So now Hyrule, myself, and Nat, we're all being nice in our interviews, but seeing that lit a fire under us. So we were locked in now, but we still were a bit nervous on stage.
You nervous?
Yes.
We're about to play our first game. Got Hyrule over there. What we see?
So for set 1, it was Castle Crasher, and again, it's best of 3 for each mode. So game 1, I was honestly getting bodied by Cherry Cookie, but Hyrule was also on Cherry Cookie for our side and was holding it down, and had a nice clutch for game 1.
Final shot.
You gotta get
That's
it. Oh, he didn't get on it.
The
Andy Runner
opponent
didn't get on it.
Yeah, and the runner wasn't on the turtle, so there's the final shot. A game taken. Team Family for the first global win.
But now it was on to game 2, and remember, we could only use each cookie once per mode. So we had to switch up our cookies this round, and I went with my favorite in Peach Cookie, paired with Peppermint Cookie for some crazy heals, and let's just say it went super well.
There's the jump.
It's looking really good for Team Family right now.
Oh, the heals!
And it's just, you
No
can't
one's
kill
dead.
anybody. They just don't have enough damage.
Wow.
The latte damage has to be
Where
layered
are
on
you
top.
going, Kong Kong? The turtle's doing damage!
And that's it.
And that's
GG.
Wow.
2:56 left on the clock.
Our
Team
most-
Family!
Yeah, our most one-sided game of the day so far.
Very fast victory by Team Family.
So we won set 1 and now just needed to win one more set to win the entire match. And next up was Gold Rush. And now since it was a new mode, we could use any cookie we wanted again. So we just ran it back with the comp we just used, and let's just say it went really well again.
Uh-oh, Sunning's in trouble. Sunning's in big trouble.
Why? That's not going to be
Oh, but-
enough. Oh, Ben Team is there.
Yeah, rejoining, unfortunately, your teammate who's also under fire. Okay, he's jumping in.
Huge.
Here he goes.
The dragon. Whoa.
Didn't even get to use the ultimate,
Yeah,
I don't think.
so. I don't think so. He just completely...
And Runner just died and said,
deleted.
okay, I'll just go back.
Very tough for the brave fellows.
Yeah, he didn't use it.
Yeah, he didn't use it.
He didn't use it.
Didn't even.
Oh, and he whips it too.
whips
Complete miss.
It's actually really hard when you're controlling the direction at the same time, and Runner has to be in the perfect
5
position
seconds.
now. The knockback?
Knockback was pretty big there.
Yeah, big spell.
Wow, Ben Team for the
Oh,
key
this is
again.
over. This is
And this is it.
over.
They're going to regroup.
Wow, extremely dominant performance here from Team Family.
Yeah, 7 gold on the Peach. It'll be really hard to retrieve it back.
And yeah,
Sunning here is like just trying to do anything she can to get in, but
not enough time to do anything meaningful now.
Oh, good pull, but that will be the end. Team Family, 3 games in a row.
Now for game 2, sadly we did misplay a lot and we were facing Peach, which was really tough, but we were down 6 to 8 gold with 10 seconds left, so we had to make a last second play.
If
Kong
Andy
Kong
runs.
has to be
Hey,
careful.
Ben!
Oh,
Runner?
Can they get Andy Runner?
Runner?
Can they
Ben
get
doesn't have
Andy
his dash.
Runner?
He
8 to
doesn't have
7,
his
8 to
dash.
7
8 to
though.
7. Oh my God, can they get Andy
Terry!
Runner?
Bates in.
They just need one.
Oh, got it now! Got it now! Oh, no! He dropped!
Dropped at the
At
end.
the final second!
was it 5 to 3? It looks
Yes.
like it was 5 to 3.
I think.
I think
5 to
Fellows got
3.
it. I think Fellows got it. I think Fellows
dropped.
got it.
Yeah, Fellows got it.
So it did suck losing that game for the clean sweep, but all we had to do was win this next game and we'd be moving on.
And they've tasted that a couple of times.
The turret controls the top part. His ult comes
Ben?
out. Whoa! Ben doing a lot here.
Oh, Ben Tim, that angle was sweet.
He'll live, but what does it really mean? And he won't live.
Oh, the Giants!
8-0.
String cheese. Pushback is real. Oh, Kong Kong's dead! Oh,
Kong's
that's
dead.
game. That's game.
That's it now.
There's so much gold on the other side of the map that we couldn't see, but 13 already.
One last chance. They still have a few seconds to try to clutch a
They
comeback.
need to get Ben. Oh, knocked out! Not even a chance!
Wow.
Super one-sided.
Wow.
Team Family 16 to 0.
Team
Nice
Family
defense.
with
And-
2 set wins will move up to semis now.
So it was for sure huge to beat them round 1 and a confident booster for sure.
We won our first round. How you feel about the win?
I'm so happy. We crushed it.
I really want to feel with the win.
Oh, good. I think we should be okay, right? Yeah.
Hopefully we'll be okay. Round 2 looking pretty tough. Facing a voice actor cookie, so we'll see.
But now it was on to the last 2 teams to play for round 1, which was OJ's team and Team Tribe versus TN Max. And I thought OJ's team was gonna wipe the floor with them. However, it was such a close game 1, it went down to the wire.
Very close first game.
Nangdo cannot die right now.
He needs to get into the turtle
7%.
to stop it.
The ultimate from
Nicely
10
done.
Oh, but they were
And then-
off. They were
not
off
on
for
it.
1 second.
They were not on it.
Oh man, Team
What?
Tribe.
Oh, that was so close.
Then they did win the next game to take set 1, but for set 2 in Gold Rush, the games were so close, but sadly they lost both games pretty handily, so it was 1-1 going into set 3 in Smash Arena, where it's the first to 10 kills. Now I wanted OJ's team to win so bad, but they lost the first game of Smash Arena, and then in game 2 they were down and they were trying to make a comeback, but then this happened.
Peach v Peach.
Oh, but the Giants.
Mingmo.
Not this time.
Ashley
Not
actually
this
takes
time.
down Mingmo.
Way more damage done in the fight by Mingmo, but it doesn't matter if they can't actually secure the kills. Team Tribe pull ahead.
17 seconds. Can they go in? The bot down. Buying some time.
Card's going to be up here in a second.
A turret.
It's all going to come down to this.
Namdo Young.
Can you get more? Can you go? Got 2 kills. What?
Mingmo TNT.
That is it. 7 to 6. Team Tribe goes down in the quarterfinals.
So honestly, I felt so bad for them, man. I mean, kinda, because they were talking so much smack earlier before we got to the event. But I didn't want to face them so bad. They looked so bummed in the waiting room, man. However, TN Max looked really strong, and that's who we'd be facing now next in the semifinals. But first, we needed to see who would be moving on to the finals from the other side of the bracket. And it was Avengers versus Zizon Bon Kim, and set 1 was so close, and it went all the way to game 3 in Castle Smasher. But Zizon did clutch up the last second to win.
Okay, ult dragon! Attack boost!
Oh, they get the shot!
Oh, and
they get the final shot!
Ice pop on that turtle, and his own team is gonna take the first set.
Game 2 was not close, however, as Zizon Bon Kim dominated and quickly moved on to the finals. So we actually didn't have as much time to prepare as we thought we would for our match versus TN Max.
If we win the next match, we make it to the finals. So we want that 3 million won.
So it was on to game 1 in Castle Smasher, and we decided to go with one of our weaker comps first to save our good cookies for later on. So we sadly lost. But for game 2, we used our best comp with Peach Cookie and Peppermint Cookie for heals, and then Madeline Cookie for an engage. And well, it didn't start out great, but mid-game we found our stride.
2 minutes.
Can they do it with Ben Team? Can they finish it?
Heals on top.
Oh yeah,
Heals on top.
he actually got Mingmo.
This time the teamwork is totally fine.
Yeah,
That's
and now they're
sticky
going to
start.
get Nam Do-young.
It took a while, but that's a late spawn. They should be able to get a little bit more distance.
Even
Team
the
Family,
ultimate.
5% advantage.
And the counter from that.
Huge heal.
What a play from Team Family.
Team Family finally back in control. Finally back in control
And
here.
they're in the lead now.
Bentem 10 seconds
Ben
for
Team
another
has a
ult.
dragon. He's going to use it.
Nam Do-hyung's ult pushes him away.
Hyrule gone.
They just need to
But
stall.
need to be on the turtle now.
They need to stall.
Everyone needs to be on top.
They must be on the turtle. Oh no! Ben Team is out! And that's going to be it then. Nat is still here though.
Fine time
here.
to stall from that.
Nat must buy time.
The stall is real.
TN Max getting back a little bit of control here. Nat going in. No ult just yet. Bentem also no
Ben
ult.
Team is back. They need to touch.
The heal's coming through. Bentem is doing so much work, but it's not enough.
Head is still there, and Nam Do-young left alone.
Dragon comes through.
Nam Do-young must stay. Oh
Off the board.
no! Off the board, and they get the last shot. Team Family is back.
So now I was on to game 3 of set 1, and it was pretty close early on once again. But once we settled in, it was over, dude.
Ted TV's got
And
a nice
that'll
turn
be an
placement, but I
extra
just
shot
don't
from
think
I
that's
will
it.
still here.
Yes!
And it does it.
Team Family. Take the first set.
So now set 2 was Gold Rush again, and we decided to use our best comp first to set the tone, but we were down a little bit, and we decided we had to go in to try and take a lead here.
And they can just play around the center. They have kept spell card control this entire game, basically.
Now 40 seconds left. Ultimate's on.
Mingmo's got a card, I believe.
Ted TV doing a lot with that ult. They just need to back away and regen.
30 seconds left in this game.
Oh, Namdo caught.
Oh!
Where's Mingmo?
Okay, now they just need to
They're
lead.
healing, though.
The heal. It's a giant ult from Mingmo. And Bentem
On the
gets
lead.
in.
Ben Team.
The leap.
He's using
But
his tech
Mingmo
against
is
Oh,
coming.
he's taken down.
Oh.
He's taken down. Where are the goals? Where are the goals?
Who is it?
They can't catch him.
It's
They
Mingmo.
can't catch him. I don't think they can catch him. There's no way. They can't get him.
Mingmo has the gold, and he's going away. TM Max is going to do it.
He's to run away in 5 seconds. And Nam Do-young is tanking the front. Ben Team
GG.
taking down. That is
Wow.
it.
So it was so unfortunate that I died running away. Actually, looking back at the footage here now, though, I did have my secondary dash ability up that I forgot to use or didn't see that was up. So I probably would have been able to run away and live there. But hindsight is 20/20, especially in the heat of the moment. Mistakes happen. But game 2 was a much better performance.
Gauges in for the extra spell card. Ooh, that triple.
The whale a little bit late. Actually, not going to be fast enough, and that's 9 over to Team Family. It's going to have to be a hell of a defense here, to be honest, from Team Family. Here we go.
There you go.
They avoid everything.
And now,
The counter
Oh!
from Natch.
Team Family is going to take set number 2 unless...
Nope, too slow.
Tied. The gold rush.
So it was big to win that game, but sadly they picked Cherry Cookie game 3, and we literally had no cookies that could dive in or get close to her, so we lost handily. And it was now 1-1 going into the final set of Smash Arena.
Spell
Big
card.
ball.
The cherry.
Nam Do-hyung cut
and Nam
off.
Do-young is done.
The heal is late.
And Ted TB gone. 2 for 1 now.
A dragon here. Oh, Ben Team survives the dragon.
It's not enough damage. He lives a 74. And here he goes. He's got 2 charges now.
Ted TB with the counter. He tries for it. 1-1 for now.
The heal's coming in clutch here. Pyro Legend has his ult. He could actually look to bomb them.
Ultimate.
Nat first.
And the dragon.
Doesn't help as much.
Oh no, Nat is down.
Ted's ult was
Benteam
really
as well.
clean.
Oh, Namdo gets taken down on the retreat.
10 seconds, they
The
need
ult
to get
comes
in
through.
right now.
They avoid it again. They avoid the ult
No.
again. Big bomb.
And now? Oh, we got some kills! But it's for Team Family! Team Family is going to take it!
Team Family wins the first game.
Now game 2, this is where we made a mistake. We decided to try and end it here using our best comp once again, but what we should have done is just sent in maybe like our backup comp or not our strongest cookies to try and bait out their better cookies because it was a must-win round for them, or for us it was okay if we lost. But we ended up going with it, and sadly it ended up being a peach on peach matchup, but they had string cheese cookie, who is like the counter to us, and sadly it did not go well. And we lost game 2. So when game 3 hit and we were picking our cookies, that's when we realized how big of our mistake of messing up was, as we knew they had cherry cookie left and they were going to use it, and once again, similar to set 2, we had no answer for it. So that was our biggest mistake, taking peach before they picked cherry, because if we would have used our peach comp here, it would have been an easy win because peach just counters cherry, who's the thrower. But again, hindsight is always 20/20, and well, let's just say we got destroyed game 3 because cherry just went off and we had again no way to get to her, and it ended our run for the finals, sadly just because of that mistake right there.
Just had to draft a little better. But I am curious who wins this. I had a really good time, fun time. It was just tough.
I think you would have won if you did peppermint with fruit punch.
We already used peppermint though.
I know, but if you used peppermint in the first time, you had the tank. If you used fruit punch instead of the other tank and you swapped it out, you would have had double heal damage reduction.
I wish it was like, oh, we had a little more time to practice, know the comps. But going to game 3 or round 3, game 3, round 3, and I would say, what was it, arena? Smash arena, I felt like that was our weakest because we didn't prep really much for it, so we tried.
So now it was on to the finals, Tien Max versus Zizon Bon Kim, and Zizon was considered a heavy favorite due to their players' prep time spent and their mobile gaming background, and it showed, dude, as in Castle Smasher for set 1, Zizon Bon Kim won pretty handily and had some crazy team synergy. Now it was on to set 2 in Gold Rush, and Tien Max actually got bodied game 1, and now it was on to game 2, and if Tien Max lost, it was over.
Tien Max it's tough. They're facing the best Korean team right now, so we would have faced them. Will we have put up a good fight? Maybe. It would have been incredibly hard, but if they win this round, they are the champions of the 3 million won in the crown. I really want the crown, dude. Oh my gosh, they're wiping the floor. So what we learned: peach, great cookie. Cherry cookie, crazy. String cheese melts tanks. Madeline cookie's actually really solid for engaging. But it's, oh, Tien Max actually making a comeback, 7-4. I think they're getting a little greedy. Just look at that Madeline, dude. Madeline's going in again. Oh. Oh my gosh. That's crazy. Finals, they took him out. Yeah. Wow. Maybe it was a good thing we were on the same side of the bracket. Yeah. We could have won.
So huge congrats to Zizon Bon Kim on winning the Cookie Run Ovensmash Creator Cup, taking home the crown and the 3 million Korean won. And honestly, I think myself and my team played super well considering our limited practice time with the game. But more importantly, I had such a fun time at the event, meeting all the Korean players, the Dev Sisters team, and I just had an absolute blast playing Cookie Run Ovensmash. I did not expect to have as much fun as I did. So I'm so excited for the game to global launch. But while you're watching this, the game's beta probably has already ended. So be on the lookout for global launch potentially coming this fall. I'll leave all the info for the game in the link in the description. And once again, huge thank you to Dev Sisters for inviting me out to try Cookie Run Ovensmash, and huge thank you to them for sponsoring this entire video. I didn't win the tournament this time, but next time for sure I'm gonna dominate. And however, I still may be a little delusional about this last tournament.
It looks very light.
That could have been us. That could have been us.